Hi, I'm Chris, the GRE expert at Magoosh, and today I'm going to give you a high-level overview of the GRE Verbal Section, including the types of questions you'll see, as well as the concepts those questions test. Let's talk about those concepts first. GRE vocabulary. It's really important. You have to know the meaning of these difficult words. Of course, just knowing the meaning alone won't necessarily help you, because the GRE doesn't just ask you what is the meaning of a word, it tests this vocabulary in context. So the next concept skill you have to know is understanding the context and figuring out which GRE vocabulary word goes in the blank of a long paragraph. Finally, there are these long and dense reading texts. And so you have to be able to pick up on both the main ideas and the implied meanings of these texts. Now that we've talked about the what, let's talk about the how, with the three different question types that show up on the GRE Verbal Section, starting with the text completion. This can either be one sentence with a blank in it, or it can be as many as 4 sentences with 3 blanks in it. So essentially a long paragraph in which you have to figure out which GRE vocabulary words go in the 3 blanks. The next question type is called sentence equivalence. It's similar to text completions, but not quite as difficult. In this case, you're only going to get 1 sentence and 1 blank. What makes them different, though, is that 2 of the 6 answer choices given to you will be correct, meaning that when you plug them back into the sentence, they will create a sentence that has a similar meaning to when the other word is plugged in there. Finally, there's reading comprehension. This is where you will have a paragraph of dense, challenging, usually academic-sounding text that can go anywhere from that 1 paragraph all the way up to 4 paragraphs long. So you want to definitely budget lots of time for those question types. All right, so those are the basics of the GRE Verbal Section. Here's what I recommend you do next. First, learn how to study for the GRE Verbal Section. Learn strategies for each question type, and then figure out how much time you can reasonably devote to studying. A good place to start is with a study schedule. We even offer a verbal-focused one here on our blog. Next, practice. Take our GRE Verbal Diagnostic Test, figure out what concepts you need to focus on, and then work on those. Finally, improve your vocabulary. We have a GRE vocab ebook, as well as plenty of word lists. Of course, reading challenging texts always helps as well. You'll find links to all of these free resources below the video.